Yo guys, there we go. We're back on now. Hopefully, we're waiting for this sim to boot up. This is taking forever, and I've not normally had a black screen when we start the sim, so that could be quite interesting. We will see what that is all about, but that does not look is not promising. The blue bar is very slowly going up. So I'm hoping that is a plus. That is a plus. So we'll see how that goes. Just get one or two other things opened up like we had before, and we can hopefully get going. As soon as this this sim decides it's going to put its finger out. But while we wait, we may as well sit, have a chill out. If there's anything you want to ask, anything you want to see, then fire away, guys, and we'll see. I'll see if I can answer them. But yeah, this is not looking promising with this blue bar at the bottom at the minute. It's not moving. I thought it was. I'll get rid of that for a minute. This flight may be delayed until tomorrow, until I can figure out what has gone wrong and why. Which no doubt will be a Microsoft and a Sobo update issue as usual. But yeah, I think this sim has well and truly had it for the night. Yo, Jake, welcome back, buddy. Oh no, blue line is moving. Yeah, I don't know what. I have a black screen with a blue bar. I'm not sure if that's not happened before. Normally it's normally you get some kind of image, don't you, just here when the sim's loading up. But this is taking forever. I'm hoping so, buddy. I'm hoping. I would quite like to get a flight away. I want to go and join all the fun up in Bergen. Let's have a look what's going on up there. While we wait for the sim to decide if it's going to work, let's go and have a quick look. What is going on? Looks busy. Let's have a look. So departures are 20 going out. There's 28 arrivals into Bergen tonight. Look at that. How busy is that? That would be so cool if we can get in to there tonight. That would be quite cool. Looks like I need to file the flight plan again. So may as well do that when that's doing whatever it's doing. Getting nowhere at the minute. Annoyingly. Let's go and file. Let me go and file the flight plan again. And you may as well watch something interesting on the screen when I do this. We'll pre-file that. Call sign Scandi 22 Mike Bravo still 39,000 feet. That's our alternate. Let's file that flight plan, which is done. So yeah, this is not. It's not looking too good, is it? Not looking too good. Oh. Here we go. Right. Come on, let's get on. So we're still Scandinavian. Departure airport was Newcastle. Let's just go and grab that. Newcastle. Come on, let's get to it. We can get it going. We're on stand 10. Let's go back there. Departure. Fly. Come on. Come on, sim, you can do it. Well, actually, maybe it can't. Oh, maybe it can. Can it or can it not? But this will be the fastest setup ever. When we do get back in a minute, this will be the fastest setup ever. I don't need to, Jake, because it'll come through SimBrief in the McDo. You don't need to do that. If you use SimBrief and the Fly By Wire, you just need to put in where you want to depart from, and the rest happens when we do the flight plan in the MCDU. Right, Newcastle, that's all good. Scandinavian, that is all right. So there's the overlay sorted out. Right, let's see if this just gets us straight in. Alright, I'm not too sure what's happened now with... So if I can move this camera a second, let's have a see if I can show you this. If I shift that light out of the way. This camera, this might show you... Oh god, what's happened there? So I don't know if you can see on my radio panels there. That one's half turned on. And that one over there, if you can see somewhere just here. If you can see, there we go. If you can see just here, that one's not turned on at all. So, yeah. That's quite interesting. So my PC, Jake, I built it myself, yeah. Built it myself. It is down there, amongst all the wires, I don't know if you can see it, there's some of the fans and... Oh, shit. Some of the fans. The case, it has got a glass side on this side down here. That is a glass side. The classic pen and paper, that's it. I would never be able to remember the all the ATC clearance. If we didn't have a pen and paper, that's why. Oh, excuse me a second. There we go. I would not be able to remember any of the ATC clearance without that. Oh my god, what's happened here now with this camera? Right, shove that there. Camera, stay still. Oh my god, this tripod's on the wonk. Classic streaming stuff tonight. Very professional. Right, I'm going to leave that there for now. Let's just see if we can get a flight away before I fiddle with anything else. Right, here we go. The fastest setup ever. Let's go. When it's just loaded in. Oh, still one or two stutters. Right, quick. Let's just go. Batteries, external power, APU. Do that, do that, do that. IRSs to nav. What else we need to do? APU bleed on. Brighten up the overhead. No smoke signs, seatbelt signs. We'll get everything switched on ready. I'm having the wing lights on now. Beacon light can come on. Strobe light can come on. That. Good stuff, right. Let's do that. Screens are brightened. QNH is set. Constraints on. We were cleared initially to 7,000 feet. I'm going to put that back in. McDo. Atsu. AOC. Init request. Let's do that. Yeah, very quick, guys. If you've just joined and you haven't seen, we had a sim crash, and we're just very quickly setting this back up so we can at least get the flight away, fly pad on, get the fuel, and then I want to call back up to London and just get our clearance again. Flight plan. Oh, actually, let's just. Yeah, it's got the wrong flight plan in now. Let's just connect. Grab the flight plan again, and we'll just file that very quickly. Flight plan. Bosch. From EGNT to ENBR. And our alternate is E now. There we go. Flight level 390. Just quickly do this and then we can give that a second just to repopulate on VATSIM. Right, let's go back down here. Init request. Not going to do any passengers board in it or anything like that because we did do that before the sim crashed. So I'm not going to bother with that anymore. I'll brighten that up. Right, good. Scandi 22 Mike Bravo. That's our alternate 390. We'll go to Init B. 7.5 tons of fuel we were going to take just in case of anything exciting happening in Bergen. 7.5. That's in. We'll grab the zero fuel weight. We are now going to be very light. But hey, that'll do. Make like a train leave. Exactly, Baz. Exactly. So we wanted 1.4 tons for the alternate. And we had minus... What was it for the wind? Let's have a look. Wind was minus 11. good stuff. Right, that's in. Flight plan, Newcastle, runway 07. No SIDS. We're gonna fly runway heading when we get there, and we'll do ILS whiskey 35 into Bergen, and it's going to be the Aluva 2 Papa arrival. I'm going to put no visors in for now, insert that, and that will just give us a bit of a flight plan to be playing with. Performance wise, it's going to be flap 1. Flex temp, it's going to be 57. I'm just going to grab the speeds the Fly By Wire gave us tonight. Because I can. There we go, that's very quick. So I think we're good. Yo, Gary, buddy, welcome along. Airdog, Jake, everyone, thank you for coming back. We are now getting a little bit closer to departing yet again. So, London, we need to go to 133.7, just double check with our departure is any good. Let's quickly go here. 1337. Set as active.
Scandinavian 865, contact Scottish Control 135.525. Good evening.
Cool. Do you want to call these back up just to make sure nothing's changed?
Good evening, user.
Easy 58 Delta Tango.
Probably get a bit of a gap.
Continue with Unicom. Bye bye.
Unicom on 122.8. Thanks for your ATC tonight. Goodbye.
Shuttle 3 Lima ready for push and start.
Shuttle Lima, I'm closing momentarily. Continue with Unicom. Bye bye.
Oh, it's closing.
Unicom, bye bye. Shuttle 3 Lima.
Runner 4 Victor Foxtrot. Continue with Unicom. Bye bye.
Unicom, bye bye. Have a good night.
Yo, Barry, welcome back.
All stations, London Control now closing. Continue with Unicom.
In that case, then we'll just crack on. Squawk 2000 auto. Right, let's go to Bergen. That's annoying. We thought we could have had ATC out of here if we hadn't had that sim crash. Right. Anyway, you're gonna have to say what is my job. Well, I own a cab company. I own a cab company, and I also drive for Uber. That is pretty much the sum of it. Right, good. Shall we? Let's get going. Push. This is where we had the crash last time, so let's hopefully we get a bit further than this going forward. Let's have a look. So if we zoom out a little bit, see where we're going. One there, and we'll have push 2 there. Fuel pumps can come on. And I think the rest of it's good. There we are. We are now fully set up, ready to go. That is probably the quickest setup I've done on a stream. Everything else looks good. That is all. We're Squawk 2000. We should have Scottish Control as we take off anyway. Let's have a quick look. Just get off here. Yeah, there is Scottish. We can do that. We'll contact them. So, where we have Scottish. We'll set that as active for now. Cool. Right, so the tug hopefully should have got us to the place. So look. Well, he's not, has he? Dodgy tug. Right, anyway, we're going to go. Release that parking brake. Let's just get ourselves out of here. And we're going to start up an engine or 2. Right, so engine number 2 is on the move. There it goes, there's N2. Let's start the clock. Airdog, have you got Newcastle take UBC forget? Yeah, well, you might do, you never know. Talk to ATC now. Yeah, Jake unfortunately is closed, hasn't he? There's no more ATC for us up here for London anyway. London has gone off. We just got Scottish. But I did ask him, he doesn't cover Newcastle for clearance, so we're just going to go and take off. And we'll contact him once we're airborne, I guess. Right, auto brake can go to max. What is happening here? Right, I think... Oh, is it working? Oh yeah, it's working with a few stutters. Could be quite interesting. Right, anyway. That's a good start. Engine 2, engine number 1 is going. Man City just...
Control,
oh, yeah.
Easy 168 is a possibility for 1 minute.
Easy 168 approved, report back.
Thanks, Easy 168.
Oh, what is that doing?
Ryanair 63 Quebec Victor, fly heading 040 degrees, your landing runway 06, descend flight level 130.
Oh, I think there's 1 or 2 sim issues tonight.
Heading 040 for 06
Definitely
and
one or
we
two.
clear flight level 120 Ryanair 63 Quebec Victor.
Yo, Scythe, buddy. How's it going, mate? So we're going to fly runway heading anyway, like that controller told us to initially. Even though he's gone, we will pop runway heading in 066. Constraints, flight directors, that is all good, that is all good. Engine number 1 is not. There we go, that's better. It's because that keeps moving back and forth. It's not starting right. Stay on start. Oh dear.
Easy 17 Alpha Delta, resume on navigation direct
I
sub.
feel like this could be a fun flight tonight. Right, anyway, it started now, so that can stop.
That's very
And go back there. Right, there we are.
Direct to Subuk.
Right, engine 1, 2 start, that's good. Let's go and get the APU bleed off and get
Easy
taxi
17
light
Alpha
zone.
Delta, you can also climb flight level 330.
Why are we going?
Climb flight
Why are we going?
Easy 17 Alpha Delta, thanks.
Shouldn't be. This sim update has completely messed up everything, I think. Right. Here we go. Let's give this a try for the second time. Right, that is off. Well, the side stick's now working, I think. That is working.
Scottish Control, Easy 168,
What's happened there?
Easy 168, roger. Contact Scottish Control now 135.525.
Going to Scottish Control,
This is,
135.525, thanks for the control.
So if you look at there, the N2 should be about 19%,
Contact Scottish Control
and it's sitting at
135.525.
20.7.
Thanks, Scottish 135.525, Easy 17 Alpha Delta.
Second engine, both engines are on,
63 Quebec Victor, turn right heading
Both engines are on.
045.
I think.
Right,
Well, for now they're on
045
anyway.
Ryanair 63 Quebec.
Right, anyway, this is going to be where we're taking off. Oh, God.
Ryanair 63 Quebec Victor, contact Scottish Control 135.525.
We are getting the fight, guys. We are getting the fight. Let's just creep forward to this whole point. If anything else goes wrong, then we may have to abandon the flight for tonight, but hopefully.
Ryanair 63 Quebec Victor, report your heading to Scottish Control 135.525.
135.52 with heading, sorry about that, didn't press the button. Ryanair 63 Quebec Victor.
No worries, break Scandinavian 328, monitor Unicom.
Is that?
Over to Unicom.
Takeoff config
bye-bye.
check is good, right?
770
TCAS can go
See ya,
on to,
Hanal Station, Scottish Control's now closed, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Oh, we don't even them. Oh well. Right, we are up to ourselves now, so let's just boom straight up to our cruise level. 390, we'll put it in. Oh, we'll just get going. I can go back to managed. Right then, let's go. It's a bit of a shame that after all of that sim issue that we don't get any ATC on the way out now. Has the button... I'm not entirely sure. It's not flicking on, so I think it may have done. But whatever it was doing... Now, is that a VATSIM plane or is that a multiplayer plane? If it's a VATSIM plane, I don't want to go and blast through him. No, there's just us departing out of here, so he must be multiplayer ones. Anyway, Man City scored already. Jeez. Anyway, let's have a look. So, V-speeds 121, 126 magenta, auto brake, well, was max. Climb nav 1FD2, 390 blue, QNH 1026, there's the auto brake. Flashing on and off as well. Signs are on, cabin's ready, spoilers are armed, flaps are at config 1 plus F. Takeoff config is normal, ECAM memos, takeoff. No blue. Let's go to Bergen. There's that 50% N1. And let's just go. There it is. Manflex 57 SRS runway. Auto thrust is armed in blue. There's V1 and rotate. Up we go. It's a positive climb. The gear's going up. Well, if anything's going to crash, Jake, tonight, it's going to be the sim and not me. Pretty cool. There we are. Let's get out of here. Let's leave a climb. Thrust climb, climb, nav. Autopilot's on, Jake. There it is. Right, anyway, we said a bit maybe anti-ice was going to go on because the weather was a bit dicky, so we'll put it on now. TAT is 5 degrees. We're going through a bit of cloud. And how far we got now to go? So Scottish is gone. Oh, that Scottish is. So there's still a Scottish on at the minute. We'll see if we get a ping. We'll set that as active.
Runner 7 to Quebec Papa, give Copenhagen a call on a 121.375.
Yo, Smile Castle buddy, how's it going, mate?
Scandinavian 865, contact Copenhagen
Yeah, I'm just gonna
121.375.
dial that down to 10,000 feet for a minute.
Copenhagen 121.375 in 865, good night.
Station Scottish is closing, nothing further, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
He's closed as well. So in that case, then,
Bye. Good night.
we'll leave that alone. Pull standard, and we'll just keep going. How's your day been, Smile Castle? Direct airlots. Anti-ice can come off now. That can come off. That can come off. And so can that. Right, well, at least we got a little bit further than the first time, I guess. We managed to make it into the air at least without the sim playing up. Let's hope we get there and get on the ground. So we should have, after this, so Scottish are gone. We're here. We've got a little way to go now up to here. If as long as we make it before Bergen closes, then they've been on an hour and 52. That's been on hour and 38. Up at 5 AM, finish at 6:30. Jeez. I'll get the seatbelt sign off. That can go off. And one thing I forgot to do is disarm the spoilers. There we are. Anyway, good. We're up in the air. Whizzing away quite happily now above the clouds. Well, there we are. That was a rather exciting start to the stream, I guess. You could say that's not what I wanted to press either. So yeah, we're literally with no scenery to see now. We're literally straight out over the North Sea until we see the coast of Norway. Unfortunately, that button is now behaving itself, Jake. It's not doing anything it shouldn't do. ATC at Charles de Gaulle. Let's have a look. There is normally someone, but there's not any on tonight at the minute. ATC across all this eastern side of Europe, Germany, Prague, München, Frankfurt, you got Munster, you got Amsterdam, Copenhagen's on, and obviously Polaris control for when we hopefully get up. Why is that easy 16 Alpha Bravo as well? Oh, everything is completely right. I remember that we are easy 16 Alpha Bravo if anyone calls us after that, but no, actually disconnect, connect. We should be Scandi 22 Mike Bravo, as that's what I filed the flight plan as. There we are. US, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Got a bit over at Indianapolis, Boston, Philadelphia, down in the Caribbean as well. What's that one? Kingston radar. South America, you got South American control. You got Santiago. Oh, a bit in South Africa too. South Africa control. Nothing over. Obviously, Asia should be all pretty much asleep now. Right, anyway, there we go. Flight level 200 now for 390, and we, Jake, you think they're doing a very long flight? Well, to be fair, we did have a plan, a while back, to do one. I did do one, when was it? That was actually a while ago now, to Dubai from Newcastle in the A340-600. But we could do a long haul flight at some point. It's just what to do in the middle if you're flying for like 8 or 9 hours, if not longer. The takeoff, the climb out, and everything else quite interesting. But what do you do? What do you do in the middle for the like 6 or 7 hours that you sat in the cruise? Drink beer, Baz. What has happened to this? Oh, everything has gone to pot tonight. Oh my god, what's happened there? So there's a boom arm that holds the camera above the throttle. That is all moved. There's top of the computer. Is that better? Perhaps. Something like that for now. I'll have to try and move it a little bit. There we are. That may work. I'll use this time to put right stuff that went wrong at the beginning. Drink beer. I'll tell you one thing, guys. I have not had a drink. When was the last time I had a drink? Was when I got married. And I got married in 2013. So 9 years ago was the last time I had a drink. And that was 1 glass of champagne. I have not had an alcoholic beverage since then. New Year's Eve when I streamed, I was drinking alcohol-free beer. Just because I thought it was cool, but it would taste minging. But yeah, so 9 years. 9 years I've not had a drink. So I did, for those of you who don't know, I mean most of you probably will now that have come and joined in. So when I was, when was it? Let's sort of think. When I was a kid, my parents obviously used to take us on holiday and I used to go with them until I turned almost 18. Well, in fact, I was 18. And they used to go back to the set 2-0 now. Wow. We used to go back most years to the same place because we had friends that lived across there and down in Mallorca. And there was a guy that owned a bar. And one of my favourite TV shows when I was a kid was Only Fools and Horses. I mean, it still is. I mean, who cannot like that? So there was a bar called Fools and Horses. They just used to play Fools and Horses non-stop, every single season, every single episode. And when I was 18, one of my mates said, "Do you want to go on a 10 days boys holiday?" I said, "Oh, why not?" And why not? So so my mate lived in Luton, and obviously I lived up in Newcastle. So I drove down to Luton, left my car in Luton, and flew across to Mallorca with my mate. And it was the last night of the holiday. We went into this Fools and Horses bar, and I'd had a few pints, not many, maybe 3 or 4. And I said to the guy that owned the bar, I said, "Oh, I can't be arsed going back to England. It's crap, and this, that, and t'other." But just literally the off-the-cuff remark that you make before you go back home. And he said, "Oh, well, come back at 9 in the morning, and I'll give you a job." Just like that. Nothing about have you worked in a bar before or anything like that. Just come back 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'll give you a job. So it was kind of sat in my mind for the rest of the evening. And my flight back home was at 7 o'clock the following morning. So after a few pints, me and my mate stumbled back to the hotel to pack the remaining few things into the suitcase. And I just said to him, I said, "Look, mate, I'm not coming back with you on that flight." I felt a bit shit by saying it, thinking he's going to fly back home now by himself. And I kind of just dumped him, so to speak. I said, "Look, I'm going to go and see whether this guy was actually taking the piss or whether he was actually being serious about giving me a job." I said, "What's the worst it can cost me?" Was like 100 odd quid for an EasyJet flight back home again if he was taking the mick. So anyway, I got up on that morning. We had to be at the hotel at 10. My mate went off to the airport at 5 o'clock or 4:30, and I went back to bed. And I got back up, had breakfast, then got my suitcase, checked out the hotel with nowhere else to go apart from this bar that opened at 9 o'clock. Bearing in mind that I didn't have a hotel to go back to, I didn't have enough money to pay for another room in a hotel for that night. If he was actually winding me up and not being sincere about this job. So I tootled across like a tourist has just fallen out of a bush backwards. Rough as hell from drinking the night before with the suitcase behind us. And I walked into the bar, and sure enough, the guy was there, and he looked at us. I said, "Oh, you mentioned last night that you were going to give us the job?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, no problem. Go and put your bag behind the back. There's your t-shirts. There's, a fresh pair of shorts if you want to wear them or whatever. And hop behind the bar, and we'll just get cracking." So yeah, he was actually being serious about giving me the job. So I then had to make the phone call to my mother and my father to say, "Don't bother coming to pick me up from the airport because I'm not coming home." And so yeah, I stayed there for 7.5 years. From that 10-day holiday to not coming back to the UK for nearly 8 years, apart from Christmas, when all the bars closed down for the winter season. I flew back home then. But yeah, my parents, as you can imagine, my dad he weren't too fussed. My mother, on the other hand, was a little bit hacked off that you wouldn't see me from the April that I went across. Literally, this was April that I went across, and I didn't fly back home until it was the end of November, beginning of December. And yeah, so that's how I spent the time I should have gone to university and anything else. I spent the 7 years at what I like to class the University of Life, living it up in Mallorca for 7 years. But I was pissed non-stop for nearly 7 years, literally 7 years. I had the cushy number because the job came with an apartment that I didn't have to pay for, and I lived with 5 other guys that worked in the bar as well. So you can imagine the house full of guys living there, working in Mallorca, with kind of fun in the sun, working, then getting drunk afterwards, going back home at 4 in the morning. And yeah, so that was my life for nearly 8 years. I did all my drinking, then I eventually came back home. And my dad was a cab driver, and I said to him, "Right, I need a job. What can I do?" He said, "Well, why don't you just..." Well, his first response was, "Go look through the paper and find the job, you lazy ass," is literally what he said to us. But in the end, I thought, well, I need to go into town. So I got the bus from where I lived into town. And then I thought, you know what, sod it, I'm going to get a taxi back home. And so I just hopped in a cab. The guy charged me, 8 quid from town back to my house. And I thought, well, that's 10 minutes. He's earned 8 quid. I've got a driving licence. I don't mind driving and I need a job. So I went back home then, I spoke to my dad and he said, well, if that's what you want to do, if you get yourself through your knowledge test and your license, I'll buy you your first cab. And here I am now, 12 years on, still a cab driver. And that's where it all happened. So, and I literally came back home, thought, well, I'm going to start driving for a job. I can't drink. Got married, had that one glass of champagne, and that was it. Never drank again. And there we are. As I've waffled all the way through that, there is Macalt Star and Macalt Cruise. But yeah, so there you go. That is the story of me from 18 to now being 36. In a nutshell, really. Was quite something. Jake, how old was I when I joined VATSIM? Oof, I don't know. I've been joined VATSIM 3-4 years, perhaps. Let's have a quick look. It might tell me on the profile. Where are we? Out in C. So if I go to here, you think you can view the member stats. There we go. Not sure what this displays. Pilot time. I've been flying for 99 hours. If that helps. 99 hours. I've observed for 139 hours. Doesn't actually say when I joined though, I don't think. No. Oh, AirDog, there you go. Paris has now got control. It's on now, Paris control for you. So anyway, we didn't put an arrival in, because I'm not sure what is happening in Bergen. Have they got an ATIS up there? They do. Let's have a quick look, see what runway they're using. We can grab that ATIS. Expect ILS Whiskey Approach 35. So that's what I thought we were going to use. That's what SimBrief gave us. ILS 35, so we can put a arrival in now for that. ILS Whiskey 35, and we did have in the flight plan, not that one, in the flight plan, the Aluva 2 Papa arrival, and let's have a look where that goes via. You only start drinking when you got kids and married. Well, to be fair, I mean, I've been married. How long have I? Oh, yeah, I've been married 9 years now. Yeah, 9 years. And I mean, since I was 15, I smoke, and I still smoke now. I've tried to stop numerous times, but I don't drink or anything like that. So when I get annoyed, people drink, I smoke, which is not the obviously best thing in the world to do, but. That's my advice. Don't drink, but I smoke. Anyway, top of descent's always shown here. So, 1950 Zulu. That can't be right, surely. That's an hour and a half away. Really? 341 miles to run. Oh, did that say... Is that a 19? No, what time is it now? Yeah, that's 19. So top of descent's in half an hour. Cool. I'm going to remove these back onto this other screen. Get rid of a few of these. I don't want to have many things open now after whatever happened with that with the sim earlier on. It takes a lot of stuff open. I stream and run the sim off one computer. So where most people who stream professionally have a streaming PC and a gaming PC. Jake, I've got two. Hold on, was it you that asked to see my setup actually how it is now? While we're in the cruise and before we get anything too exciting a bit further on, I might be able to, if I move this camera a second, you might be able to see it. There you go. If anyone wants to see, I'm going to show you. I'll show you my my setup now. If I put that back on, give me a second. If I yank this off the this boom arm, it might be might see my legs a second. There we are. So, this has got a very wide-angled lens on. So, there's one monitor. I'll keep going further back. So you've got one monitor. Oh shit. That's probably not good. Ah. Oh. What is up with my computer tonight? Anyone any idea what I've done to this? Anyway, so you got one monitor with the sim on. My towery things down here, mind all the cables. There's the there is my computer. RGB RAM, RGB fans, and RGB on the front and on the top. And yeah, so it just literally runs off one. Oh, what is up with this camera now? So yeah, two monitors, two 27-inch Samsung curved monitors. One for the Streamlabs, one for the sim. Microphone, which is HyperX, and we've got HyperX Alloy 2 keyboard as well. Radio tuning panel, when that works, I'm not sure why it's off. Then we got the multifunctional autopilot panel. You've obviously seen the Thrustmaster Throttle Quadrant, and over this side we have a can of Pepsi, obviously, and the Airbus side stick. And then also on this side as well is the iPad with the charts on. That when I haven't got them up on the screen, I'll look at that. But yeah, there you go. That is pretty much. And then also, if I don't blind you, there's a ring light there as well. But yeah, it's obviously not a professional setup, but it's it does the job. Like I said, I built that completely from scratch myself. I went and bought all the bare bones from the local PC shop. I didn't order it online. I literally there's a place up in Gateshead called Orbit Computers, or Computer Orbit, or something like that. It's called, and they've been there for years. And I think I mentioned it in Discord the other day that it was at the time before. I mean, it's only about 18 months old. Captain set up on the joystick on the left, of course, Smile Castle. Yeah, I've only had it. How long have I had it? 18 months, I think, since I built it. And I got a 1660 Super in there, and that was before the prices of the GPUs kind of shot up and went stupidly priced. So my GPU was 279 quid 18 months back, and I think if you look at the price of a 1660 Super now, let's just go and have a look, see if we can find a. They're back in 259 now. So if you wanted, which one was mine? What did it say? Asus. Oh, is my internet cocked off? Dude. Yeah, my internet. So the sim crashed, and now the internet's having a shit as well. This stream has not gone well tonight, has it? Not gone well at all. Yeah, so I'm pushing out now 950k instead of 4,500 that it normally is. So we should have some drop frames, I would have thought. It looks like it might be. Is it back on now? A little bit, I think. YouTube will be twisting. Let's have a quick look. Stream health. Warning, the stream's current bitrate is lower than recommended. We recommend you stream with a bitrate of 4,500. Well, I know that. And it's only pushing out 213. 1750. It's going back up again now. But yeah, so I've got an Asus 1660 Super in mind. That one, I think it was. So 319 quid from eBuyer. And it was 279. I know that went up to 400 and something, but it must have come back down to a more decent price. Now, I wonder, can you get hold of them at the minute? Let's have a quick look. It's in stock as well, so you can. So they must be coming back to be a bit more available now, I guess. Right. I'm just watching this this bit rate now. So my bit rate to stream to YouTube to keep it happy on Twitch should be 4,500 kilobits a second. And at the minute it's going out at 1,400. So whatever, I'm not sure is going on with that now. 1,800, 2,200, 2,300. So it's getting back up. It's getting back up there now. Cool. Fingers crossed it stays that way. Right, we must be getting close to somewhere here. Right, guys, before we get a ping off Polaris control, seems we've had one or two issues. I'm going to go and nip and quickly go to the loo. Got an update in the background. Let's have a look. Don't think so. No, I did the updates before. So if we go here, there's nothing, you know, where you can see it pending just here. There's nothing pending just there for an update. Nothing down here. HyperX, Discord. That can be closed. I don't know what that's even there for. Voice mod. That's got an update, but I don't know what that's about. Actions recommended for that, but I don't use that. Yeah, nothing there really. Not sure what that's all about. Right, anyway, but like I said, before we get a ping from these Polaris people, I'll leave you with that lovely sunset view. I am going to quickly nip to the toilet, and I am going to very, very quickly go and have a smoke as well. So I'll be right back with you in about 3 or 4 minutes, guys. Right, guys, there we are. That's better. That looks pretty cool, actually. Right, let's just jump back in here. We didn't, with all that excitement, that's our top of descent just there, so that's not far away now. So let's go and pop in. 1 or 2 bits and bobs in the McDo, and so it's at Riv It even. Yeah, that was a very quick smoke, that was, yeah. Very quick smoke. So, not below 4,000 feet at Ribbit. Ribbit? Sound like a frog, doesn't it? Rib-ip. But max 220 knots at Ibla, and then 8,000 feet not above, 4,000 feet not below there, it's Ibler. So we could, let's aim to be, I'm sure we'll get told by ATC, but I'm going to put in 5,000 feet at Ibler being that point there. Ibler. I'm just going to work it out, 39,000 feet. And that'll do 107 miles we need for that, or roughly for that descent. 107, I can go in there, and I'm just going to put in the extended descent line for Bergen as well, which is ENBR. We're going in 3.5. And what is the we need to reciprocal of 3.5 is going to be, it's going to be south 18 something, isn't it? 18, what's it going to be? 18 or 170, so it's 17, so that'll do. 170, there we go, so that'll do for that. Our top of descent, Airbus top of descent, and there's that extended centre line that we got as well. So that is good. Perfect. I was going to make some rude joke there about smoking fast there by how quick I can suck, but oh, 2-1 is it now, Gary? Interesting. Not too bad. So we pushed back 37 minutes ago. That's not. We're not doing too bad there actually. Has Bergen kind of calmed down a bit yet? They still had a load of arrivals going in. Oh, they've still got a few. That could be good. Could be good fun. Shortly. Not that one. Bergen details. So what they got? Arrivals still got 20 coming in. There's us. We're arriving. So there's 5 minutes. The first one to arrive before us is 59, and then after us is 2019. So a little bit of a gap. A little bit of the gap. So I reckon that we're going to talk to. I reckon that we're going to 121.0 might be the next person we speak to. Actually, we can tell that one here, can't we? We're going to go into here. 121.650. Let's get that in ready. One 121.65. We'll set that standby for now. Stavanger. I'm not sure. I only saw that very quickly because there's a guy who's on Twitch who's actually controlling for the event. I'm not entirely sure what the event is. Let's have a quick look. VATSIM events, upcoming events. Let's have a look. So events today, we've got Adriatic. That's Dubrovnik. Berlin Tuesday. So it's Bergen Tuesday. Come fly to Bergen. Each second Tuesday when we'll be fully staffed between 17:30 and 8 o'clock Zulu. So we're going to be landing at 8:06 Zulu. So hopefully they'll still be in on the tower and stuff when we get there. Yeah, it's just called Bergen Tuesday. Oh, there we go. There's that ping that we were after. Let's have a look. Please contact me 120650, which is what we got. 126650. There it is.
Nordic 164, no further disease, we should come on track.
Right, we need to... Where's my pen gone?
Going to Unicom 122.8. Takk skal du ha, en god kveld. Nordic 164.
Scandinavian 85, flight level 150, climbing flight
Was it
level
Polaris?
17 with you.
Stavanger.
Scandinavian 85, Polaris hello, climb flight level 310.
Climb 310, Scandinavian 85.
Polaris, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, flight level 3902, Niven.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, Polaris hello, squawk 6555.
Squawk 6555, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. Let's go bang that in. Was it 6 and all the 5s? There we go. It has been, Jake. Crazy, crazy. Alright, it's all been good fun. All been good fun. They do happen.
Polaris, very good evening. Scandinavian 4 Mike Tango, passing flight level 112 for 170.
Scandinavian 4 Mike Tango, Polaris hello, climb flight level 390.
Climb flight level 390, Scandinavian 4 Mike Tango.
Fraction 3 Juliet Foxtrot, descend flight level 180.
The flight level 180 over fraction 3 Juliet Foxtrot.
Scandinavian 965, descend run ready flight level 350.
Ready descend flight level 350, Scandinavian 865.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, identified, cleared Aluva to Papa arrival.
Cleared the Aluva to the two Papa arrival, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. So that's what we had in Aluva 2 Papa, which is good. So we have all that planned nicely. I do believe in here we do Aluva.
Fraction 3 Juliet Foxtrot, clear direct Idava.
Eddie Bow, much appreciated. Fraction 3 Juliet
3-5 whiskey, and we got the Aluva 2 Papa via Ribbit. There we go. We'll pop that in. That's all done and dusted.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, clear direct Genver.
Clear direct to Genvu. Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. Genvu direct. Look at that, straight across. Perfect. Gary, hopefully, I'm not sure. I've not seen anything. I've not seen anything about when it's going to be released, but I think they were waiting for Sim Update 9 to come out.
Thank you for your service. Bye bye.
So they could see whether it caused it any. See if it caused any bugs. I think was the thing with it. You can't see stuff on a chart. It says sim not connected. Is that with Navigraph AirDog? Is it? What is that? Yeah, sometimes AirDog, mine will do that, and if you try and run SimConnect again, it normally fixes it, or SimLink is it called? Sorry. Try and run SimLink again. Jake, how does VATSIM work? Is it like... No, it's just, it's not on how many flights you do. No. It's just, it's the virtual air traffic network, and you can sign up to it. You've got to take the new members orientation test to make sure you know what you're doing and what it's all about. Once you pass that, you can download, depending on what you use.
6 Yankee, contact Copenhagen, 121, decimal 375.
Once you've done that, you can download, if you're using MSFS, download vPilot, which is this. Gives you the ATC, and just log in.
Scandinavian 965, descend flight level 180.
Center flight level 180, spin 85.
Fraction 3 Juliet Foxtrot, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100 for deflection 3 Juliet Foxtrot.
Nordic 18 Zulu, climb flight level 400.
Climb flight level 400, Nordic 18 Zulu.
So yeah, you can use new members Oreo test. Yeah, also comes with a glass of milk.
Nordic 18 Zulu, can I get the cockpit
Also
for 5
comes with a
minutes?
glass of milk.
Nordic 18 Zulu, brødre Purple.
Report on back, Nordic 18 Zulu.
Yeah, once you've done that, then Jake, just download either VPilot for MSFS or Xpilot for X-Plane and P3D. It'll automatically pick up your sim, put in your make sure you have the latest version. Go into the settings on the top up here. Make sure you've got your VATSIM ID and all that kind of stuff in, and you've set up the your audio, push to talk, and all that kind of stuff. And if you want to do model matching with AIG, you've got custom rules. You can load in your custom rule set from AIG if you use that or whatever else, and it should just work. So towers 119.10.
Scanner 1122 Mike Bravo, clear direct to Dava.
Where are we going to? Dogva. Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. Could you just repeat the direct again, sorry?
22 Mike Bravo, direct to Dava, that will be straight in for LS35.
Direct to Darvad and straight in for 3-5. 22 Mike Bravo.
Scanner 1865, clear direct to Dava.
Direkt i Dava, Scandinavian 85.
Where is that?
And fraction 3 Juliet Foxtrot, speed
Dava.
270 knots and rate.
You reckon he said Ibla?
270 knots
direct
of
to
rate,
Ibla?
deflection 3 Juliet Foxtrot.
I think so.
Scanner 1865, speed 270
That'll
knots.
give us a straight in.
Yeah, 270 knots.
Speed 270 knots, Scandinavian 85.
Let's go there. That's quite a decent direct. Let's go and put in this arrival stuff. And we're going straight in for 3-5. Anyway, 340 at 11 for the wind. .340 at 11. Temperature, let's have a look. Temperature is 9 degrees and QNH is 1020. 1020, 8 degrees. And the barrel ref in here is going to be Cat C 365. Well done.
Polaris Control, good evening. Scandinavian 4184 on the ground. Solar information November stand 20, requesting IFR to Bergen.
Scan 114 Polaris hello, cleared to Bergen. Aluva 1, oh, not sure. Cleared 6000 feet, squawk 2553.
And now we got the Radnav. Bravo Golf 110.5.
Cleared Bergen with the Aluva 1 Golf departure, climb 6000 and say again, squawk please, Scandinavian 418.
I think you said direct 2.
Scan 114 squawk 2553.
Squawking 2553, Scandinavian 418.
Yeah, 4184, feedback correct information November courage. Scan 165, descend flight level 100.
Center flight level 100, Scandinavian 85.
Fraction 3 Juliet Foxtrot, record speed to approach 121.0.
110
There's a bit of the coast Norway coming in. So where are we? Let's have a quick look.
Scan 165, report speed to approach 121.0.
Report speed to 121.0, Scandinavian 85, good call.
There we are.
Scan 1122 Mike Bravo, when ready, descend flight level 180.
When ready, descend 180, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. So there's our top of descent. 180. We can start that anytime soon. We'll wait till we get to that top of drop arrow. That's, what's that, 10 miles out? 20 miles? Yeah, we'll start that very soon. Looks like we're going to get, as that guy said, we're going to get straight in. But looks of it, we're going to go straight up. Straight up and straight in by the sounds of things. Are these all on the approach?
602, contact the Bergen 121.375.
121.375. Get them 60.
Yeah, we're going to go straight up and straight in. Should be quite a cool approach, actually. It's, I'm just going to bring the time back because I like the arrival into Bergen. It's
Scandinavian 125 to traffic in the uncontrolled sector. Turn right heading 160.
Turn right heading 160. Scandinavian 125.
was getting a bit dark. I like to see that you arrived into here because it is very nice. Cool. Right, let's go and have a look at this this descent.
Scandinavian 4 Mike Tango, no further disease, switch Unicom 138.
Over to Unicom for Scandinavian 4 Mac Tango. Thanks very much.
That's within 10 miles. I think we'll start that going down now. There we go. First idle, open descent, flight level 180. Here we come. What is that pilot badge?
Scandinavian 125, turn
in the control
right,
menu.
10 degrees.
Further right, 10 degrees. Scandinavian 125.
This one. That was what I used to use to get the weather. Type in your ICAO stuff and it brings up. So, for example, Bergen.
Polaris Control. Good evening, Skyways 5062, flight level 290, inbound Aluva.
Skyways 5062, Polaris hello, clear Aluva.
Just gives you the weather inside the app. Quite cool.
Sorry, can you repeat that for Skyways 5062?
Skyways 5062, cleared Aluva to Papa arrival.
Aluva 2 Papa arrival, Skyways 5062, thank you.
Nordic 1 Zulu back in cockpit.
Nordic 1 Zulu, roger.
So where's that going to level us off? Let's have a quick look. Right, let's go and bang in. I'm going to pop something in here. Let's go and put ENBR 35. That can go in. So we've got 97 miles to run. $97 miles. We're at 35, so we need 105 roughly to make that straight in. Do we need air dog? I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. I want to say 14. I'm not sure if it is 14. Could be wrong.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo.
Scandinavian 125, resume navigation direct radius.
Flight level 100.
Direct radius and resume low navigation, Scandinavian 125.
We are dropping out the sky like a ton of bricks. To have a bit of vertical speed. Don't even go down that fast, surely. I'll keep it at 3.2 for now because we are ever so slightly we need 90 miles now to make a straight in, and we've got 89, so that's probably about right. Just slow us down a bit. You're flying Paris to see your Gramp? Oh, nice.
Polaris Control, riktig god kväll igen. Green Star Flight Whiskey with you.
Green Star Flight Whiskey, Polaris, god kväll, climb flight level 290.
Flight level 290, Flight Whiskey.
Yeah, it's a while since till I'm on a flight. It's gonna be August, I think it is.
Scandinavian 125, contact cable again, 121, that's for 375.
Be prepared, who will get
Contact
passed on
121,
to now. It's going to be 121
Thanks very much.
decimal 0 is going to be next.
The other station calling me, say again.
121 decimal 0. Go standby.
Player 6021, Polaris, Center. Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, contact Flesland, 121 decimal 0.
121 decimal 0 to Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. There we go.
Approach.
Straight across.
Hello. Is remain below for now. Squawk 4265.
Copy that. We'll remain below. We also have to return to base. Have no altitude indication, so we'll land at base at Bergen. Dock 35.
Confirm Flesland, or do you want in the city? Look 35, confirm Flesland, or do you want in the city?
I will landing at city at base Dock 35.
Look 35, roger, no reported traffic.
Station approach, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, descending flight level 100 to Idava.
Canadian 22 Mike Bravo, Flesland approach, hello, information Oscar Karen, expect ILS Whiskey number 35.
Expect ILS Whiskey 35 and we'll get Oscar on board. Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. See if we... Oh, don't crash. It's... Really? Oh, there it is.
Dock 35 on ground.
So look, ENBR Tower, ENBR ATIS.
Canadian 865, when ready descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1021.
When ready descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1021, Canadian 865.
ATIS, transition level is 80. I'm expecting ILS Whiskey 35. So it's no different to what we approached. We're going to put the transition in as 80, and then that should sort that out. In fact, I got it in, so there we are. Good stuff. Jake, he says no support flight simulators detected. Please ensure you have FSF. How weird.
Correction 3 Julius Foxtrot descend 8,000 feet via Idava, cleared ILS Whiskey number 35.
For those 3,000 and right
that I'm not sure about then, Jake.
35, correction 3 Julius Foxtrot.
Correction 3 Julius Foxtrot, correct, and passing correction once established, speed 180 knots at 36 miles.
180 knots, still 6 miles for the correction 3 Julius Foxtrot when established.
The fact that descent can be slowed down a bit further, I reckon. Now at 2.5, we're going to level off well before we need to be here. We've got 54 miles to run until we get to Idava, so I'm going to have that 2,000 feet per minute, I think. We have progress to Bergen 60 miles, so we could have been at 20,000 feet here, so probably even a bit less, 1,800 feet per minute. Yeah, maybe, Jake, re-download it and just see. I'm not sure. Did it? It should install all the stuff that it needs, and it should be able to find your simulator as well when you come to it. It's let's have a quick look. What when you do all of this stuff, it should find all the stuff that you need. I can't remember how I actually set mine up. I'm gonna put the tower on. Tower on standby.
Action 3 Juliet Foxtrot, reduce now to speed 160 knots until 4 miles.
160 knots still 4 miles for the Faction 3 Juliet Foxtrot.
Let's have a look when we vacate.
Action
What we're
3
gonna do.
Juliet Foxtrot, contact tower 119.1.
3-5, we're going to vacate
119.1,
somewhere around
Juliet
Alpha
Foxtrot,
6,
Juliet
Alpha
Foxtrot.
5, and then we'll go from there. So it's right hand vacate. So we can have a medium auto brake for that.
Please approach slow, Nordic 633 passing 5000 or 6000.
Nordic 633 flight approach identified, climb flight level 170, clear direct GoCab.
170 clear right, GoCab, Nordic 6.
They want eco settings. I'm not Jake for that. I'm not sure then, but you may need to either Google it or have a look on. I think VATSIM have the a help section, don't they? And then possibly YouTube might help you out if you have those issues.
Nordic 633, can we just get our climb again, please?
Climb flight level 170.
170, Nordic 633.
Anyway, approaching 10,000 feet. Let's get these lights on. Seatbelt sign, come on. We'll have that on as well.
865. Descend 3000 feet via Idava, clear ILS Whiskey River 35.
Descend to 3000 feet via Dava, clear ILS Whiskey 35, so 865.
There you go, look at that. How cool does that look?
Nordic 633, contact Polaris 120.650.
Polaris 120.650, Nordic 633.
We are very low for quite a while now. We'll do 1,000 feet per minute for the last 1,000 feet. But yeah, we are rather low. Have you done much flying then, Newcastle, recently or not? To jump yourself onto a VATSIM event, get straight into it and see how you get on.
We are shortly passing Paradis for the Kanan outside control airspace. Request to climb to 5,500 feet directed inwards.
Hello 35, pleasant approach. Hello Squawk 4265.
Yeah, look at that.
Squawk
Pretty cool.
4265, hello C5 and...
I wonder whether this would still have ice and snow on in Norway at the minute.
Hello 65, Roger.
Not entirely sure it would.
Route towards Teening.
Complete routing direct Teening and we'll say below control airspace, hello G35.
Look 35 identified for now, climb to 3000. Version clear to enter.
Just in the update, seems like look.
Climbing to
4,000
4,000 feet.
I did the update and my sim crashed
021, report altitude.
before it even got off the ground first time round, so
1,000 feet, climbing to 4,000
maybe it's given me a bug because mine's been very smooth until this update. So, well, fingers crossed it was just a one-off.
Good evening, Queen Star 124 with you descending flight level 100, direct Godid.
First, Scandinavian 865, contact tower 119.1, free speed.
Tower 119.1, Scandinavian 65, free speed.
Scandinavian 22, Mike Bravo, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1021.
Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1021, Scandinavian 22, Mike Bravo.
Star 124, pleasant approach. Hello, information
4,000
Papa
feet.
current. Expect ILS whiskey runway 35.
QNH now. We can go back onto here. 10.
Expecting runway 35
21.
ILS whiskey, Fox, no, Green Star 124.
$4,000 feet. So what is the platform altitude into here? It's 3,000 feet at Idava and then down to 2,500, 7.5 miles out. So runway is just up here of the airport. It's in the nice little valley on the way in, which is pretty cool. Always press that. There we go. Looks rather nice. Does the Scandi in the sunset. What time are we at? 9:05. Feels like hours ago since I had something to eat. I'm absolutely starving again now. So 13 miles from Idava, we're 3,000 feet, so that's going to make us at 4,000 feet by Idava. Pre-bought the 7th. Can you actually pre-buy it now, can you, Smile Castle? I didn't, if you can, I didn't know about that. There's the ILS ident. So we're not far away. 22 miles now from touchdown. So we need to think about configuring back to our green dot speed. Oh, you guess I don't think you can. I don't, because there's no release date yet. I don't think we'll actually put.
5 TD, climb flat level. Duration climb 5,000 feet.
Climb 5,000 feet, headed up 35.
So at 250 knots. What's our green dot speed? Green dots is 177, so yeah, we won't come back down to that yet. We will slow down 200 knots. I've got 200 knots on this chart here. Let's have a quick look. So we're going up here, so we've bypassed that 200 knot restriction.
To Mike Bravo. Send 3,000 feet via Dava, clear LS whiskey, runway 35, once established, speed 18, correction speed 160 knots or greater until 4 miles.
Descend 3,000 feet, cleared ILS whiskey 35, once established, maintain 160 knots, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, once established, speed 160 knots or greater.
160 or greater, sorry, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. So, we are cleared.
Mike Bravo, it's 160 or greater until 4 miles.
Sorry, 4 miles, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. So 160 or greater to 4 miles, 3,000 feet. We cleared the ILS approach. If my sim would stop doing that. Lock, approach, 3,000 feet, 160 or greater till 4 miles. So let's go back to our thingy bob. Performance, activate approach. That'll do that. We've got that set up. That's going to bring us back down to there. 3,000 feet, 160 or greater.
35, leaving control airspace in 5 miles, clear clear Pleasant TMA at 5,000
160 or greater.
4 airspace present heading at 5,000 feet, headed up 35.
So our green dot is 177 anyway, so we'll stick at 177.
Approach, good evening, Skyways 5062, descending through flight level 268 for 100, inbound Idava.
Skyways 5062, Pleasant approach, hello. Information Papa is current, expect ILS whiskey runway 35.
160 or greater. We will.
Information Papa
I'm going
current
to maintain
and
about
expect
one.
ILS
Let's
whiskey
say
runway 35.
180.
Sky was 5062.
That might sort us out. 180. We're established there.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, contact Pleasant Tower 119.1.
To the tower 119.1, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. Tower 119.1.
05.
Nordic 68 Zulu, hold short runway 35.
Holding short runway 35, Nordic 68 Zulu.
Tower, good evening, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, 9 miles ILS 35.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, wind is 350, 10 knots, continue approach.
Continue approach, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. So, glide slope, let's have a notch of flaps. And we are 160 knots until 160 or greater till 4, so we can start probably slowing that down. Let's go to 170. TCAS doing that for can go off. Shit. That's that traffic there that's multiplayer that caused the TCAS. I need to try and catch up that glide slope now.
Nordic 5505 airborne.
Ever so slightly high. 5 miles.
Nordic 5505, plate land runway 35.
We may have to go around, possibly, if we can't catch this up.
Nordic 5505, approach 121.0.
Yeah, far too high.
Correction, 121.0.
Switching to 121.0, Nordic 5505, thank you.
Oh, maybe not, we might make this.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, wind is 350 at 10 runway 35, clear to land.
Clear to land 35 Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. There we are.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, traffic information is a diamond 2 miles on your right.
We have the traffic there, 22 Mike Bravo. Gears come down.
Yeah. Delta Alpha Foxtrot traffic information is Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo on final runway 35. Report traffic inside.
Looks good, let's have that.
Delta Alpha
Last bit of
Foxtrot,
flaps.
confirm aircraft type again.
So aircraft type Airbus 320.
There we go. Auto brakes medium. I think we captured that quite well. 2 whites, 2 reds.
Foxtrot, Roger, looking for traffic.
400 feet. Let's get this on the ground. I think we did quite well. That was a bit dodgy, but never mind. Minimums continue.
Traffic inside Delta Alpha Foxtrot.
Delta Alpha Foxtrot, join final runway 35, caution wake turbulence.
Join final 35 and copy wake Delta Alpha Foxtrot.
Ooh, botched that one down tonight. There we are. Anyway, we're on the ground. We got decel and everything else seems to be under control. There we are. Auto brake can come off. Guys, welcome down to Bergen. That was a bit of an interesting arrival, but
Nordic 68 Zulu behind landing.
we did get on the ground.
Diamond,
we got TCAS on there as well for some reason.
Line up runway 35.
We're going vacate on this this next right.
Behind landing, Diamond, line up runway 35 for Nordic 68 Zulu.
That was very
Nordic 68 Zulu, for information, the Diamond will do a touch and go.
Copy.
Yes, that was a bit of a
a
strange approach. I thought we were going to go around then for a minute, but it did work out all right. Did work all right.
Delta Alpha Foxtrot, the wind is 35010 knots, runway 35, clear to
Right,
land.
we'll stop there. Runway is vacated.
Delta Alpha Foxtrot actually request touching on.
Delta Alpha Foxtrot, correction, you are clear to touch and go.
35, clear to touching on, Delta Alpha Foxtrot.
Have that on. That come off.
At Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, stand by.
We'll stand by.
Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo, taxi, Yankee Echo to gate 27.
Yankee Echo Gate 27, Scandinavian 22 Mike Bravo. So, Yankee Echo stand 27. So, Yankee is here. Look where we are, Alpha 5, somewhere up here. Yankee is the first right, and then the second left.
Flatland Tower, Green Star 238.
3-2 is a Gary, wow.
Taxiway Yankee.
Oh, here we go
Green
again.
Star 238, hello.
Definitely need to check these this nose wheel steering out. So we're going to take Echo. So it's not the first left, it's going to be the second left. This should be Delta on the left now. I hope it is. Yeah, that's Delta. Cool. And we want Echo, which is the next left.
Red Nose 13 Bravo, request push and start.
But yeah, that was certainly a bit of a dodgy
Nordic,
approach.
13 Bravo, push and start approved, QNH
We've got stand 27, there it is. It's on the left hand side now. So this is Echo.
Red Nose 13 Bravo.
I said this is freeware scenery from flightsim.to for Bergen, which is rather nice for freeware stuff. Stand 27, which again has an aircraft in it, but like last night did as well.
Nordic 68 Zulu, wind is 35010 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff,
Alright, we're going
Nordic 68 Zulu.
See if we can get in there, and we'll become the A3, the A640 again like last night. So as far as we can go because of the tuck in front. Parking brake can be set. Actually, I'll see if we can get a little bit further out of this flight deck for get out of the way. There we go. Got a bit of a nose in the air. Oh, look at this. That is static traffic for this. I'm going to go forward a bit further now. Get it out of the way. Right, there we are. Cool, anyway, parking brake is set. APU is available, guys. Welcome, like I said, down to Bergen. That was a bit of a dodgy approach. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think I need to obviously turn off
Delta Alpha Mike
multiplayer traffic.
You are clear to Torp, TNIC to
Otherwise, we still got
departure,
one or two issues. That shouldn't still be there.
3327.
We did make it back just. Let's have a quick look at Valanta, see what it was saying. Let's have a quick gander. There it is.
Delta
So it was quite a nice approach. It was minus 326, not the best, but we did have to try and catch up that glide slope on the way in. But we did.
Delta Mike Romeo.
We did make it in.
QNH 1021.
Which was pretty cool.
So
So yeah, that was the Nordic VATSIM event for tonight.
Delta Alpha Foxtrot.
Which was
left circle.
Which I, well, to be fair, I enjoyed.
Make left
Very good fun. It was a bit of a shame about the sim issue at the beginning of the night, but
Tower,
I
good
guess
evening.
that is,
So traffic information is a 737.
that is what happens, I guess. Let's disconnect from VATSIM. I'll stop any of that. Let's disconnect from there. There we go. Done and dusted. But yeah, guys, there we are. Welcome to Bergen. Tomorrow night, what's happening tomorrow night? Tomorrow is Wednesday, so tomorrow night there won't be a stream, I don't think, because I'm going to be out until my son's got. What's he got tomorrow night? He's got gymnastics tomorrow night. That's what it is. Wednesday night is gymnastics night for my youngest son, so he can go and do his tumbles and his headstands and his jumping off trampolines and twirls in the air and whatever else he enjoys doing there. So yeah, that's between 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock. Then I gotta get back and make dinner for them. So yeah, we may get a stream. It might be towards 7:30, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. If we do, if not, then it will certainly be back on Thursday night. Because, well, why not? I've got nothing better planned on Thursday. We'll try and find something else cool to do. I do want to try and fly the Beluga again and the 737 Zevo mod in X-Plane as well. So we might get that out towards the end of the week. If not, we'll try and find another kind of daft VATSIM event to go and fly into and just go and cause trouble around there if we can. But guys, there we are. Yeah, that was a nice, what was that, an hour and a, how long was that flight? It was pretty quick straight in. It was very very efficient. Flight time 1 hour and 7 minutes, so yeah, for 433 miles, perfect. The descent was quite nice. We didn't really level off, maybe a little bit just there, but yeah. There we are. I'm going to leave it there. I need to go and find some crisps or some biscuits or something because I am a little bit peckish before I decide to go to bed or do something like watch TV or something for a bit. But guys, thank you for coming out again tonight to see me fly a plane, talk rubbish and get in a pickle with ATC and other planes and stuff like that. It has been rather enjoyable. But Baz, Airdog, Jake, Smile, Castle Buddy, as always, thank you for coming along, and Gary for providing with the football updates. Airdog, you name it, everyone that came along, and for the new followers on Twitch and a couple of new subs, I believe, on the old YouTube. It is very much appreciated. Thank you ever so much for that as well, guys. But for now, I'm gonna leave that there. I'll leave you with a lovely looking plane giving birth or something like that. And if I don't see you tomorrow night, guys, new members over you. Yeah, that was quite funny. I enjoyed that. If I don't see you tomorrow night, guys, don't work too hard on Wednesday or whatever you may be doing. And I will see you all again on Thursday evening. But guys, now take care. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening. And yeah, Airdog, you were the 100th sub. That's right. Yes. We're now actually before we go, what we on? Let's have a quick look. I've done all my spiel now, so we'll quickly just look on that. What we got now? 255 subs on the old YouTube and 131 on Twitch. So yes, that's 151. That's 386 people have enjoyed listening to my waffle, which is not bad, I reckon. But yeah, guys, like I said, take care. Enjoy your Wednesday if I don't see you, and I'll see you all definitely for Thursday. But Barry, Baz, everyone else, thank you guys, and take care, and see you all extremely soon.